Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Tasting Room.
The Tasting Room. Okay, so
what are we tasting today?
I have been waiting for since what?
Since she was born.
August.
Why since August?
Because you know I love the Vampire Diaries.
Oh, that's what we're trying
This is
today.
the Vampire Diaries
Oh,
one.
yeah, you haven't not stopped talking about this for like.
So in August they announced Ian Somerhalder of Lost fame also.
Oh, I'm familiar. In a million gay movies I watched growing up.
Gay movies, yeah. So he
Doesn't age.
And Paul Wesley, who were Damon and Stefan Salvatore on the Vampire Diaries, created this bourbon brand together because on the show, the vampires are all just drinking whiskey all the time.
Sure.
To take the edge off of not drinking human blood, I suppose. But
As one does.
they
Ask Arnie
decided
Hammer.
to turn their friendship, brotherly bond from the show into Brothers Bond bourbon whiskey.
Yeah.
So, but they announced it in August, and it broke the entire internet, worse than a Kardashian. The website was slammed. You couldn't get on. You couldn't even sign up for emails. It was ridiculous. So then they got a better server, and everybody was able to sign up for emails. And so these went on pre-order on Reserve Bar, which I cannot recommend Reserve Bar, the website.
Okay.
But, so they went on pre-order in November, and these bottles just arrived today.
This is the end of May.
Yeah, now the official release was May 1st, and some stores did get Brothers Bond in on May 1st, but the Reserve Bar people have been waiting way longer than that. So again, I don't know that I can recommend ordering things from Reserve Bar.
Is this a one-off or is this going to be a continuing
No, this is a continued line. It's not limited. It's not exclusive other than just these were the first bottles to come off.
So you've already tried it.
I have, yeah.
I have not.
But look at these cool little glasses.
I love these
They're
glasses.
Little balloony glasses.
Yeah. They're fun to hold. I say as I drop it and break it. You will be asked to leave and never return.
And never return. The thing that I like about this, I think you'll notice, it's wheated. It's a 4-grain, so it's got those same sort of notes that the Fiddler, the Penelope, all of those wheat inclusive ones do. This is relatively low. This is only 80 proof. This is 40%, so it's a little.
It's got a very
less
sweet,
strong. Yeah, it's a very caramelly finish to it.
but not heavy. It still feels light. Very drinkable.
Yeah, I think that, and I think a lot of this is the other thing too.
I feel like I can taste a grain in this.
There's 4 of them.
Well,
So,
I feel like
corn, wheat,
no. I think it's
barley.
I think it's the barley I'm
Maybe
tasting.
the barley.
I mean, definitely the wheat, but
So some of the tasting notes that they say on this, they say a little bit of that banana bread sort of flavor, like we'd get from the wheat in
I can't really get that.
it says corn, rye, wheat, barley, charred white oak barrels. Yep, we know that.
Familiar.
This was the official tasting kit that came with it.
So you got the whole smattering.
Got the whole everything. The thing that's cool about this is that a portion of all the profits from this particular brand go back to sustainability farming.
Oh, that's
and,
awesome.
Earth
Conservation?
conservation.
Okay.
I was like earth stuff. What it says, every purchase we're giving back a portion to support regenerative farming practices and slow climate change by
Awesome.
sequestering carbon while producing oxygen.
That's great. I love that.
The tasting guide and recipes, of which we are going to try one of these.
Ooh, yeah.
I bought some of the things to make these recipes, but it's a little welcome book, and it's signed by these guys, and they're very handsome in all of their photos in the
sure are.
fields. Scent and flavor notes. It says,
I don't get the banana bread.
comforting aroma of baked goodness, ripe banana fruit, walnuts, honey, orange,
I get the
black tea, and dry fruits.
I would say I get the dry. I got the fruits right away.
Toasted cereal, honeysuckle, and an energetic lingering of smooth, warm spice.
I get that. Yeah. I don't get the banana bread though. Maybe a little. Maybe it's just because we really had the.
I think that the Blade and Bow is
it was just so banana bread. Yeah, that I'm like.
This one doesn't have as bold a banana scent. But,
No, but
I
this
do
one was
like
good.
it. It's very drinkable. I think that the thing that's nice about it, especially since a lot of their fan base is not necessarily bourbon drinkers in the first place, I think that this is a very approachable bourbon if it's your first bourbon.
Yeah.
If you're like dipping your toe in the water.
How much was the bottle?
40.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's a straight $40, and that's pretty much the same everywhere. With Reserve Bar and online places like Caskers and stuff, obviously there's some shipping involved, but you can get it at a lot of liquor stores.
I love that the booklet has like little
How to taste.
how to
and
taste,
like you said,
which is nice.
I think a lot of people who are buying this bottle bought it because they're fans of the Vampire Diaries and not because they're bourbon drinkers in the first place. So I think it's nice that they included the little like how to taste.
Yeah. Well, there you have it. That is the Brothers Bond.
Straight bourbon whiskey, 80%.
Pretty good. Recommended. I like when a bourbon that's got like I don't know what to call it.
Celebrity involved.
Yeah, when that liquor comes out good, decent.
Yeah, exactly. The first celebrity liquor brand that I got into was Villa One because of Nick Jonas.
Well, I was going to say that Breaking Bad, Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul also have a tequila, which I'm interested in trying as well. And you have let me try the Jonas Tequila, which I thought was pretty good.
It's actually surprisingly good. I just bought it being like, I'll buy all the Jonas Tequila, and it's actually really great.
All of it. She bought the whole supply.
But, I mean, of course, like, Nick had a hand in the tasting, but, like, a master distiller who's, like, from Mexico really is the mastermind behind that. But anyway, so...
I'm a sucker for it. I'm a sucker for when they do it, because it draws you in. Whatever draws you into it.
And like you said, I think that this is going to bring a lot of new blood... intended, to the bourbon industry, to the whiskey industry that wouldn't normally be patrons of that. So. Oh,
speaking of patrons, we've actually started a Patreon page at patreon.com/thebourbonstudy. We'd like to thank all of our patrons because we've got some of them right now. We're going to let you, we've got some exclusive content coming out there. So if you're interested in joining that,
if you want
can
outtakes,
find the link below.
Bloopers, swear stuff.
Exclusive things.
Or like just seeing us try $3 premixed drinks.
Oh my God. Yeah, that I can't wait till we publish that thing. We might have at the time of this, but it was, that was a journey. Surprisingly, not, well, you gotta watch it.
You gotta watch
it, so check that out. If you like this video, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Obviously, please leave us comments. Let us know what, if you've had this, what you thought of it. If you've got other bourbons you're drinking, we always wanna know what those are. And I think that'll do it. Please make sure to stay tuned because I'm very excited for the drink that we'll be making for this one.
Yeah, I am too. I had to buy a few ingredients. It's not, now they do have, there's a lot of content that they've been posting in relation to the release of the bourbon. So a lot of recipes, a lot of like fun facts and videos and stuff about the process. So that's really neat. So check out Brothers Bond on Instagram or on Facebook if you want some more of that content or for the recipe information. We are literally going to use their exact recipe to make the recipe for the full bourbon study episode for this, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, so that is going to do it for this episode of the Tasting Room. Remember to tune in to the bourbon study when we make the drink. But until then, cheers. You always cheers nothing. What are you doing? I don't know. Do you just say cheers? Yes. Voices, building world.